So today I have an unbelievable story for you guys. Do you remember back in May how I did the video about all the gurus on the internet and on YouTube talking about how the world was about to end and all the markets were crashing and don't even think about buying anything right now? Well, I talked about those guys because they have tons of people that actually follow them, and you can look at their subscribers and the number of views they get to prove that, you know, people love to hear the bad news, they love to hear the doom and gloom, and they'll watch these guys. Well, the story I have for you this week proves that at least one person's watching these guys, because you won't believe what happened. So let's do a little recap here and let me show you what I'm talking about these gurus. So check some of these guys out. We got this guy, Meet Kevin, who's already preparing for the market crash of next year. Apparently this year didn't work out for him. And then you got this guy, watch out, the housing market is reversing course. And then this Jeb guy, the end of the housing market. Apparently it has died on July 30th, so let's all take a moment of silence because the housing market has died. And then this guy, property market collapse in 2028 versus 2023, and then the housing market is broken. And then this guy at the bottom says we only have 5 more months to go. I'm not sure until what, but we better all panic. And then if you remember in that video, I talked about Graham Stephan, and after I did that video, he actually got a little optimistic, and he did a video about buying a yacht in a private island. He said, is the recession canceled? He's moving back to California. He even stopped drinking. There was no reason for him to drink anymore. But then his latest video, he couldn't help himself. Apparently, everything has dropped by 34% again. So you may be wondering how all of this ties in. Well, last week my wife told me about an email she got, and it was actually the second one. It was a follow-up email, and the guy had done the same thing about a month and a half ago, which is just unbelievable. So my wife has a really nice log house listed, and it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home on just under 5 acres, and it's 3,200 square feet. And this guy sent an email, like I said, a month and a half ago, and then he just did a follow-up email where he went on and on about the market is crashing and inflation is going up and everything's going in the toilet, and the fact that it hasn't sold in the last month and a half. He wanted to make an offer, the same offer that he made a month and a half ago, and he was nice enough to offer $100,000 for this 4-bedroom, 3-bath log home on 5 acres that's 3,200 square feet. So we all got a good laugh about that, but that brings me to another point, is you see all these places, if you're a seller right now, or if you sold in the past, I'm sure you've seen this, where you see the we buy houses for cash and we buy distressed homes, we buy ugly homes. Well, this is their game plan. This is what they do. They look around for people that are in trouble and they just send out crazy offers. I've never seen one this low, but their business plan is to send out just lowball offers to everybody, and then they just quickly turn around and flip it. Well, that's what, I don't know what this guy was thinking, because even the we buy houses for cash people would have offered more than this. Because like I tell people, if they are in a bind and they do need money quick, before you accept one of these offers from these companies or a guy like this, think about what exactly they're offering and think about what you could get for it. So in this case, again, very nice log home, 5 acres, the whole deal. If we had that listed for $100,000, we would have 57 offers on it in the first 10 minutes, and it would sell for way over $100,000. So the fact that somebody thought that they could use these gurus' ideas and try and scare someone into selling them this house for $100,000, it just makes no sense, because like I said, if you think about it, if we listed it for $100,000 or even $200,000, we would have a ton of offers, multiple offers, and it would sell for way over that price. So again, if you're thinking about selling, or if you know somebody that's in a bind and needs the money right away, before you go give your house away for some ridiculous amount of money, think about how many offers you'd get if you listed it for the price they're offering. So if we truly want to see the value of homes around here right now, let's take a look at some data from our MLS, and it's going to continue to show you what I said back in May. We plateaued a little bit, or we're in a plateau right now price-wise, but they've actually, the last month, have started going up, creeping up a little bit. So anyway, take a look at these charts and you'll see what's really happening here. And like I said in that earlier video, real estate is hyper-local. There may be some towns and cities around the United States where things are going downhill, but up here, that's not the case. As you can see behind me, they're still building stuff left and right. There's still tons of demand up here and they can't keep up with it, so it's keeping our prices up and the demand isn't going away. So let's take a look at this data. So as you can see, this is all of the residential properties, meaning all the condos and townhouses and single-family homes are all lumped into this same chart here. And what I want you to focus on is the median sales price, and we'll talk about the difference between median and average. Average is when, as you know, you add up everything and come up with the average. Median is the actual price in the middle, and I think that one's a little more accurate because on the average you can get some outliers that are either way high or way low, and it just skews the whole number. So the median I always look at, and as you can see here, for July, in July of 2022, it was $469.5 for the median home price. In July of 23, it's up to $497, which is an increase of 6%. And year to date, it's even gone up a couple $1,000s, but it is an increase. It's not anywhere near crashing. And you'll see these other data points on this form here. Pending sales and everything are all down, and that's just because, again, our inventory is way down. You see the new listings are down 16%, so that just in turn makes the sales and pending sales also go way down. And I'm not going to say that things haven't slowed a little bit with the interest rates, but take a look at this chart, like I said, and you will see that in this market, we're not having the issues that they are in some parts of the country. And here's the graph of the median home prices since 2012. And as you can see, it's just a steady rise up. And then we had the meteoric rise in 2020. We had a little bit of a dip here earlier this summer, but again, it's back up to near record prices. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions about our prices around here or the state of the current market around Montana, feel free to give us a call.
Thank you for watching our video. Please call, text, or email for more information, and don't forget to watch our other videos about Montana.